We are back on another episode of El Sample Pod. This is your boy JJ. We got Javi right over here. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and sign up for the memberships. But anyways, we're going to go ahead and jump right into it because we're going to go ahead and talk and jump right into the Money in the Bank review, which is going to be more like a rant show than anything else. Because right now we're getting ridiculous. Like, this is getting ridiculous. This is like we're becoming AEW slowly. But at least AEW has some good matches whenever it comes to pay-per-views.
Yeah, the pay-per-views are great, but it seems like for whatever reason they took a bad turn. And actually, I want to say one thing. First and foremost, we're sorry. Because this is the first time in a long time. We only hit one of the picks. We only hit one of the picks. Why?
Well, yeah, 1 for 5, right?
Yeah, 1 for 5. That's it.
Fucking crazy.
And we normally hit the nail on the head, or at least very close.
I told my
wife.
But
this time it was just, I don't know.
She said, "Why are you upset?"
Not even Joe Henry could have saved this.
Facts. This morning she was like, "Why are you so upset about the pay-per-view?" I'm like, "Because." You know, and she's like, well, at least you guys didn't get the predictions right. I'm like, you don't get it. Like, we didn't make the predictions of those matches, with those calls, because they were too fucking obvious. Too obvious. We were like, no, there is no way that they're going to do this. Like, it doesn't make sense on how, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's so obvious, but to the point that it doesn't make sense on why would you do it. You know, and it's
almost like, like there are certain things that have to happen that I understand that per storyline. Yeah, certain things are going to happen, and it's very predictable because that's what we see with Triple H booking, right?
Yes.
But all of a sudden, it just turned into one thing. It's so predictable. Honestly, to be brutally honest with you, if I would have just gone by predictions based on the whatever we see on TV easily, I think it would have hit all of them.
To be honest with you, it's so predictable that my wife called the first 3 matches that she saw, which was the men's Money in the Bank. She was like, Drew's gonna win. And then the IC match with Sammy, she says Sammy's gonna win. And then what was the other match? And then the Damian Priest match, she was like, oh, Damian is gonna win. Right, because that's whenever everything just took a shit. Like it just went.
Well, it started bad.
So where do you want to talk? Yeah, let's go ahead and start.
All right, let's start with the men's Money in the Bank. Men's Money in the Bank.
Yeah.
All right, the match wasn't execution-wise. It wasn't bad. It wasn't. I mean, say some botches or whatever it is. We did have crazy spots, especially Chad Gable. Chad Gable killed it. I think he looked like $1 million. To me, he was the MVP of that match.
Yeah,
he looked great. Like the suplexes that Suplex did off the ladder. Who does that? Wow. Like, he was going full perk angle there at that point. Like he was doing his thing. He was mini Kurt Angle, and honestly, I loved it. Like, the guy killed it. Everyone else, I mean, they were okay. They did a good job. I can't complain. Mello did some crazy ass spots too. Like, Mello was great.
Mello did great.
He was probably my second favorite. And then everybody else just kind of took bumps and, did the regular, normal thing. They look at the ladder, they put the ladder, then they're like, wait a minute. Then they move it a little bit more. Then they start climbing really slow for whatever reason. You're like, dude, run.
Just
run.
I understand that. Literally, whenever Drew McIntyre got on the ladder, the bitch folded. Like, I don't know if you noticed that, but one part of the legs just like said, nope, and just gave up.
He's probably like, oh.
Yeah.
My luck. Like, he's like, wait, storyline is going into real life too.
Bro. Like, this man.
Everything's against me.
Look, and like, I don't remember half of the match. Like, well, let's just get to the finish. Like, realistically, Drew McIntyre wins. Drew McIntyre wins.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Don't know. Then I'm just gonna jump to the Damian Priest match, which was another fucking snooze fest. And then
but the sad part about that match, the first half was pretty good.
Okay, but
it wasn't bad.
Hold on.
Like, they were doing great work.
Okay, granted, the first 25%. Okay, so then Drew McIntyre wins, which it had me like, why? Why does this make sense? Like, why? And I thought initially, I sent you a voice message. I was like, Why does it seem like everybody that cashes in a big contract with WWE on their contract terms means that you're gonna get a championship opportunity, one way or another? Not taking the hard way, the hard road to it, just like the easiest road possible to the championship, because that's just what it seems like. But guess what? Moving into the night, I guess I was wrong, because they said fuck you, Drew, with a big middle finger to him, because it's like, dude, why? And like we're taking away so much. Like, I know that I'm not even following the match card, but like, bro, this pay-per-view had me so heated because it's like, we ended up, fast forward, we go to the Damian Priest versus Seth Rollins match or whatever, which before the match you had kind of like that little beef and stare down between Finn Balor and Damian Priest for no fucking reason, because nobody got involved.
Yeah, because and that's why when I was telling you the other day, I was like, remember when we're like, okay, he's going to be out of Judgment Day because Finn Balor's going to push him out, basically. And honestly, I think that would have been way better than what happened, right? You have Damian Priest lose the championship. You have Seth go against Gunther in SummerSlam, which that we can guarantee is going to be probably a 4 or 5 star match based on Dave Meltzer's ratings.
Love it.
And then you're going to have Damian against Finn, which that's going to be a damn good match. It's a blood feud. It makes sense, right? And then you have Drew McIntyre against CM Punk that doesn't need a championship. It's already a hot feud. So you literally had 3 main event. Well, you have 3 main event quality matches in your hands,
and
but they just said nah.
And somebody with a different Money in the Bank, with the Money in the Bank, you could have at this rate, you could have put Jey Uso. I don't even care. You could have had Chad Gable. I don't give a shit. Giving it to LA Knight at this rate. You know what I mean? Because
in fact, which I even heard, like, in one of the guys from 100% Wrestling podcast, he was saying like, hey, why don't they just have Jay get the championship and then Solo goes up to him, he's like, give me the briefcase, like, kind of have, and then they can beef over that. Even something as simple as that would have made a lot more sense to what happened, because now I have no idea where they're going and why. Like, so everything that's like nothing happened. So basically that match did not happen.
So fast forward,
and there was botches like crazy too.
Yeah. So Damian Priest technically lost. They counted 1, 2, 3, and his shoulders were on the mat. That's one of the biggest botches. So far 2 big matches that he botches like crazy. It's like, bro, like, I don't know if they're trying to dumb his moveset down or something like that, or like I don't know. Maybe internally he just doesn't want to be the champion. Who knows? Maybe it might be that. Like, realistically,
I mean, it could have been an honest mistake, or it could have just been the referee did not have the right cadence when he's counting. You know, sometimes if they change speeds or whatever, anything could happen. And in the end of the day, that's up to the referee, because if he sees 1, 2 and he sees him too comfortable, he should have said something, like give some kind of signal, like, hey, 3 is coming up, and then Damon to react, right? Because guess what? Not everybody is, in this case, Roman Reigns, which is the expert at 2.999 second. Because how many times did that happen? If there's one thing that guy does well, is that. If one thing he does well is that.
Wow.
Like,
he's like, that's amazing at it. Like, realistically,
that's really great. Like, he's always been good at that. Like, it just seems like it's natural for him. Hey, and that does add a lot to the storyline. But this whole thing, and then it was really weird, because then Drew's music hits, and it's like, okay, and then they kind of stop everything. They're like, wait a minute, let's stop. I thought the cash-in was going to be the perfect cash-in. Like, that is Seth Rollins when he cashed in on Brock and Roman. That's a perfect, right? He came in running, and you just see him, you're like, oh my God, he's going to cash in.
Drew just walked.
Yeah, and then, but this time it was like, when Drew's coming out, it's like, why? Why is he doing that? Like, why?
Why are you catching it? Stupid. They're perfectly fine. And then all of a sudden, Seth Rollins fell. And I'm just like, what the fuck is happening? Is there a ghost?
Man. And the sad part is, honestly, Seth Rollins was having one of the best matches I've seen of his in years. He looked crisp. Like, his moveset was really nice. Like, some people have said it reminded them of like 2014, 2016 Seth. That was like, you know, on point. That's when he was like doing these crazy matches, and when he was basically the best wrestler in the world at that point. Yeah, before that, I think it was before the ACL, right?
Yeah.
Before that.
So then fast forward throughout the match, blah blah blah. Okay, you have Drew McIntyre cashes in. He's about to go ahead and get the pin to get the dub, and then for some apparent reason, your favorite guy, CM Punk, shows up. And I'm not even saying favorite as being sarcasm. That's legit his guy. CM Punk shows up for some fucking apparent reason. And I'm thinking to myself, please do not let this be the end of the match. And this is how Damian Priest retains.
And I called it. Remember, I was telling you, I hope that CM Punk does not show up because that will muddy the story. We don't need him there. Just let it be till Raw or SmackDown or whatever, wherever you want to bring him up. Cool, do that. No.
But no, it seems
they went
like
the obvious route.
It seems like
paid by
Triple
numbers.
H just wants, no matter how bad it is, to get like. It seems like his people. He just wants his people to shine. And I say his people, and I know CM Punk is not technically part of his people, but it's kind of like the big middle finger to Vince McMahon, like CM Punk. Like, realistically. You know what I mean? Because of how everything that happened. So, yeah. So then he seems like he's just shoving everything that he can, that has to do with his story, his booking type, into the face of everybody, because that's how he wants it. And it's like, bro, this is so bad, because it's like, what was the point of Drew McIntyre fucking winning? He literally, like, as soon as he won,
you could have used that to elevate someone else. Drew is already elevated. Drew is already a main event talent. But he doesn't need it.
The crazy thing is, as soon as that pay-per-view ended, I got an email saying like, hey, come and buy the new t-shirts. And Drew McIntyre winning the fucking Money in the Bank one was one of the shirts. I'm like, what is the point of this? What is the point? It makes no fucking sense.
This is worse than Austin Theory. The only thing is that at least Drew McIntyre is already an established guy. But this is basically on that level. But in my opinion, even worse, because it happened the same day. Like, what? Like, even logically, even in terms of, like, if I was in Drew's spot, would I do that? Hell no, I wouldn't do that.
No,
you just wait till
they
it's like
beat the shit out of each other, or the match is over.
Exactly. Why would you?
It doesn't make any sense. And then freaking douchebag McGee, CM Punk shows up for no fucking apparent reason, and it's like, bro, like, it's so annoying. Like, it's getting annoying, because we're getting so many matches that are like,
they're messing up the story.
Yeah,
they're messing up that story.
And no conclusion.
That was literally the best story they had. The whole year on Raw. Right, the whole thing with CM Punk and Drew, which happened almost by accident, right?
Let's say,
because it was because of the injury, and then you're screwing it up. Like, they had a story right there on a silver platter. They have that great thing, which you can turn CM Punk heel if you want to. You could keep Drew as a heel, whatever you want to do. And they don't even need a championship for that.
Let's say that Drew would have cashed in and he would have successfully won the Money in the Bank. You couldn't even have CM Punk giving everybody that's a CM Punk fan a shot at the champion. Realistically, you could have done that. You could have done that at that point. But no, we want to go ahead and just...
They went the worst route.
Complicate
You had like 5 options
more.
and they went with the worst one.
It shouldn't even been an option. Like, realistically, it should have never been an option. And it's like, bro...
And what bothers me is, like I said a million times, and I'll say it again, I was like, please do not have CM Punk get involved. Please do not have CM Punk get involved. And guess what they do? Bring out CM Punk. And it's one of the few times that I will say in the last few years that I was not happy seeing him. Like, it's like one of those things where normally he comes out and I'm like, yeah, I'm pumped. Now it's like, what are you doing, bro?
Why are you
like, that entire match was what the hell's going on?
Yeah.
The entire match.
It was bad.
So I don't know. I don't know. To me, that was big thumbs down.
It was bad.
Terrible.
And like it's taken away the quality from the pay-per-views from what you expect in the pay-per-views now, because it's just like everything that you, excuse me, you're starting to expect everything to just be a botch fest or a too obvious. And like, bro, it shouldn't be too obvious. Like, it should not be that way, because it's like, bro, like,
one thing is logical, one thing is too obvious.
Yes.
You want to be surprised. Like, you want to go to a movie and at least have some kind of twists and turns, right? You don't want everything to just be straight up, because why the hell I'm not entertained by that.
It feels like I'm just watching the trailer whenever they do a 4-minute trailer and then they just tell you the whole movie there.
Yeah. Well, and I think, and you know what? You're right. This basically feels like AEW, but without the in-ring quality. Because at least, like you said, they do have the in-ring quality. Their matches are fun, right? Yeah. It's a car crash, and they botch like crazy, but it's because they're going at like 100 miles an hour. Yeah. At least it's fun, right? But this stuff is predictable and not fun, and that's how you ruin everything.
Yeah.
That's how you ruin everything. That's how it starts.
And then watch The Rock just say, yeah, it was my plan all along. Just like how he did in his...
Bro, those memes are crazy.
In the WrestleMania show or whatever. Which literally, I have not watched it because I don't want to watch something about fucking Cody Rhodes just talking shit. Like, realistically. And then number 2 is, like, from what I've seen from every single trailer, is just The Rock just saying, like, yes, I did that.
Yeah,
and it's making me not like him because, like, he's legit saying it. Like,
he's taking credit for everything.
Yeah, he's taking credit for everything, and he's legit saying it. Like, this is not planned or anything like that. This is not a character. Like, he's legit. He got his own little. He got his own glasses on and everything, and then just I'm like, all right, bet. Like,
he's turning into Hulk Hogan little by little.
Yeah. So yeah, but anyways, man, at least he can say it.
Yeah, no, but
you get what I'm saying.
Like, I saw somebody put a meme of that with The Rock like that with the pose, saying like, yeah, I told Vince that he was telling me about these other names, but I told him that WrestleMania would be a great name for the event. It's like, what the hell, dude? Like, it's just like everything, like I've seen like all sorts of things.
It's getting ridiculous,
but
man.
Yes, and the problem is, and I know he's trying to, he's being a heel and all that stuff, but come on, man. Like,
no, that's not in character.
He's pulling a Seth Rollins almost. I think.
Oh yeah, that he's staying in the character.
Yeah, basically, because let's be honest here. Even if I don't know if even if it's being hypocritical or whatever it is, but whenever he's on TV, he's very likable. Like, everybody's like, yeah, cool. Rock's cool. Yeah. Big smile, big dude, just all happy and shit.
But anyways, fuck him. Let's go ahead and move on to the next match.
Your boy.
Let's go ahead and no. Let's go ahead and put the we can go with the Sami Zayn and
That's exactly what I was saying.
Oh, that's what you meant. My bad.
That's exactly what I meant.
And Braun Breaker match, which was it started off really slow. Right, but like I was expecting them to, what the fuck is this, dude? This big ass fly.
It's a lantern fly. Oh, you're muted. I missed. Bro, is that the same thing that was after your buddy the other day?
No, that was a mosquito for him. Bro, it was literally just standing on you, bro. Like on my monitor. Like the bitch was just vibing there, like. But anyways, I was expecting a 5-star match out of these two, and it came out to be like a 2.5 match. I mean, 2.5 stars, because like this,
it's like a match that you would see on Raw.
Yeah, like basically. There was nothing special, and then on top of that, I was hoping that Braun Breaker would win. Like we were hoping that because we needed a change. Nope. Triple H said, "Nah, we're changing the home field advantage to actually be in home field advantage, and that means that the baby face is gonna win clean, and it's gonna win in style." He hit him with one haluva kick, and he was it. I'm like, what is going on here?
In my opinion, it should have been a squash match. Like Braun should have just dominated this guy, because that's how you established your new guy. Now your new guy couldn't beat Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn.
You know what's going
Kevin
happen?
Owens.
You know what's
not Randy Orton.
Ricochet,
not Brock Lesnar.
Ricochet is gonna come back as Prince Puma, and then he's gonna beat Sami. And then
everybody's gonna beat Braun now. Like I could see like Johnny Gargano beating Braun. I can see.
I mean, those are his boys.
Dexter Lumis. He's gonna take off the mask and he's like, I don't even need this thing. I'll just beat you straight up.
Those are his boys. You know what I mean? Those are Triple H's boys. So like, if you're watching it, bro, you need to change this up. I don't know who you listening to. If you listening to Rocky, like this shit gotta go. And like, there's not that many people. There's a lot of people that are not happy about this. You know what I mean? Like,
they're listening to Mama Rhodes.
Yeah. Yeah. So, but anyways, yeah. So moving on to the next match, women's Money in the Bank.
So by the way, what score do you give the match?
Oh, I gave it a 2.5.
2.5. Okay.
Yeah, and that's
I give it a 2.
being nice because I like Braun Breaker.
It pissed me off. I hated it.
Yeah. So, moving on, women's Money in the Bank, and this was definitely the match of the night. Above anything else,
Not even close.
Everybody did awesome. The only person that stunk it up was Zoe Stark because she botched like crazy. How she botched 2 moves in the same match, bro? Within 5 minutes, she botched her own move. She was trying to do like I don't even know. I don't know if you know.
It's almost like Bret Hart screwing up a sharpshooter. It's like he just lifts the guy's legs and like,
I forgot.
What do I do now?
Walls of Jericho. And
damn Goldberg.
Yeah. Bro, she literally botched that move from the outside of the ring to the inside of the ring and then almost like knocked herself out with the ladder. And then whenever Io did the flip, the way she landed, it's just like, bro, what are you doing? Go back to NXT. Like realistically, go back to NXT.
Go back to the Indies or something.
Go back to the Indies.
Just go away.
Yeah.
Just go to AEW.
Yeah,
they might not even want her in AEW at this point.
No. So, but yeah, man, like
se tiene que bañar con Digrisel.
Stop. Be nice. Tiffany Stratton winning. Tiffy time. We called it. That was great. That was awesome, honestly.
And then the dark horse. Remember, we had Chelsea Green. She was really close. She was right there. She looked like a fucking $1 million.
She did great.
She looked awesome. Everything, including her outfit, her gear. Bro, that looked super cool because it was kind of a mix of what she used to use in TNA as the hot mess. I don't know if you ever saw that.
No.
But she had it was kind of like a wedding dress, and then the Canada stuff. Like honestly, it looked really cool. Like whomever did that gear was top notch.
She was definitely the comedy spot, but also like she did great. Whenever she started like she's afraid of heights, and then she's like, no, I'm not gonna go. I'm gonna jump down. Like, and then she tried to pick up the ladder and start trying to hit the briefcase. I'm like, bruh, come on.
It's the little things, but it's the little things, bro. That's why she's so entertaining and so good.
Yeah.
And then Naomi. I don't know if you saw that spot where she's doing like this split, and then ends up doing a DDT. I was like, holy crap! Like, how the hell did she even do that? She pulled the Jean-Claude Van Damme there almost.
I missed it. I must have looked away or something.
No, you should. Like, honestly, that spot to me was amazing. Io Sky, I have never seen anybody go up a ladder so quickly. Bro, she like ran, bam. I was like, that's how you get up the damn ladder.
Wow.
That's how you do a false finish. Not this whole thing of being super slow, because we already know it's not going to happen. You're not fooling anyone. But in her case, she didn't get it, but she went really fast. Like, it seemed like she really wanted it. And those are little things that make a huge difference in how a match is seen.
Facts.
Honestly.
We're happy.
Yeah, but Tiffy's perfect for that.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
Come on.
We can't go wrong with that.
Not at all. So the right one won. That was the only one we hit.
Facts.
Thank you guys.
Facts.
Just like real life betting.
Now moving on to the main event, right? We're not missing any matches. That was 4. Yeah, that was 4.
Yeah, so it was only 5.
Yeah. Okay, so main event, the Bloodline 2.0 against Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton and Kevin Owens.
Yes.
The only one that looked good in this match was Jacob Fatu.
Yep.
The only one.
So if what they wanted to do was make him look like $1 million,
then they did.
They did.
You know what I mean? Whenever he got up after the DDT and then Randy Orton was about to do his signature, that was great. You know what I mean? That was awesome. Now, the one thing that bothered me the most about this match was the fact that why does it seem like every Bloodline match that Solo Sikoa is involved in, even before, like as a tag match or something like that, why do they seem like they're so fucking long? And then they like it just doesn't hit the same. Like this match, like I'm comparing this Bloodline match, right, against the Solo Sikoa
and it would have been eons better.
Yeah, like I'm trying to compare, like, you know what I mean? They were trying. So, okay, let me back forward. Let me backtrack. They were trying to do with this match what they did with the Solo Sikoa and Roman Reigns versus the Usos in what was that pay-per-view called?
Was it Backlash?
No.
Backlash, the one in Puerto Rico, right? No, that was
I swear to God. Every single.
Was it Money in the Bank? Wasn't it Money in the Bank?
I think it was Money.
Last year?
Nah, it was yeah.
Because it was right around this time. I think it may have been Money in the Bank. Yeah.
I was gonna say
whatever. Last year.
I was gonna say, bro, like every single match.
It doesn't matter when the match happens.
Every single pay-per-view that I say, yo, remember that pay-per-view? You always bring up Backlash. It was Backlash. But
even legit.
Even if it was WrestleMania
title for the review,
it was Backlash.
I still put Backlash for what was that pay-per-view? I even forgot the other pay-per-view. I kept on putting Backlash on everything. Backlash.
But anyways. But they were trying to do the same thing, like trying to tell a story throughout it. And realistically, you're not telling a story. There is no story to tell. The only thing that you're telling here is that fucking Solo Sikoa is a tribal chief. That's it. But it baffled me. The finish baffled me, right? You know why? Because Cody lost so simple. You know what I mean? Like,
just like Braun.
Like, it just felt like, as much as I don't like Cody,
he's the champion.
He's the champion. That's champion. Number one, and he beat the GOAT. That's number two. And it's like, bro, like he literally just lost to a Samoan Spike, just like that. And it's,
well, I think, and this is what I think's happening. They're trying to make Solo look, because remember, Solo they tried to build him, but it failed miserably. So now I think they're trying to rebuild him into being this monster or whatever it is. Because how many Samoan Spikes did it take to take out John Cena? It was like 30 or something. It was like 20 something. Like he just kept on like going. I was like, bro, like you're legit gonna kill him. Like stop it. Like,
he hit him once.
Going a little too hard.
After, don't get me wrong, unless it was Jacob Fatu's freaking what was that Edge? What was Edge's finisher? That was like a DDT the same way. It's literally the same move.
I forgot. Whatever.
But anyways, the DDT, like that's literally the same move as Edge. Or whatever, so it's like unless that just took out like 95% of his stamina or something like that, and the Samoan Spike just finished it off.
It's like his meter is
yeah, like it just doesn't. Like, it just doesn't add up. Like it doesn't make any sense on how this like. And he's the champion, and like I am like for the first time in the history of this pod, I am defending Cody Rhodes.
But then how many times How hard was it for Roman Reigns to beat Cody? And so you're going to tell me, technically, Solo is more powerful than Roman Reigns? Because like the way I've always seen wrestling, kind of like Bully Ray says it, it's kind of like a video game, right? Where everybody has their own power levels, right?
Yeah, the overall.
Yeah, so you're going to tell me that Solo overall is higher than Roman?
That Roman that was on the...
Because that's what it seems like.
That was on 99 maxed out. You're telling me that Solo drank some Gatorade before the match and got him over to 105 level?
Brock Lesnar. So you're going to tell me he's better than Brock Lesnar?
Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. Like, it had me so heated. I don't even give a shit what type of story that you're trying to prove or portray.
It's not a story. It's... Just put shit together.
I'm cursing a lot more because I'm fucking angry. Like I'm legit. Like this pay-per-view pissed me off. I went to bed mad. I went to bed mad.
It's disappointing. Like I said, even my daughter that was watching it, she was like, "What's going on?" Like she almost didn't get it. In fact, another thing she told me, she asked me like, "Why does he have the chili pepper necklace?" And I'm like, "It's a long story."
Yeah.
Because it's like it doesn't look right on him either.
No, he's short as fuck.
Like, it doesn't look right. Like, he's not that guy.
How is your main guy? He looks like Kingpin from Spider-Man. Like, he legit looks like Kingpin. This man is
but a
fat.
small version.
He's fat and short. No offense, Javi, but like, come on.
Oh, yeah, you're the example of slender.
Like, come on. This man is like, he looks like he's like, matter of fact, he looks like Rey Mysterio's height out here with the chili pepper necklace, and then apparently we're supposed to believe that he is the tribal chief of these 3 Dominicans. Like, it doesn't even fucking make sense.
At least look, because
Jacob Fatu looks more intimidating.
Without question. Yes, but look, Tangaloa, yeah, whatever, he's just there. But if you look, even the Tamatonga, at least his character makes sense because he just looks like a little chihuahua, like
Tangaloa.
Right? At least there's something there, right? He's more intimidating than Solo. Solo just seems like he's faking it.
I'm glad that you mentioned Tangaloa because this man literally has the same track record as Damian Priest whenever it comes to his botches. Whenever he came out from under the ring, he botched pulling the referee from his leg. And then last night, he ended up botching a low blow. He punched.
He had one job. Literally one job.
Had a low blow.
At least Damian Priest is involved in a match. At least Damian Priest is in the match. This guy's not even in the match, and he's still botching.
This man looks like he needs some PT before the actual match, just so that he can get warmed up, like something. Because he botched the first low blow. He had to get back on his knees and then try to low blow him the second time, and he ended up hitting Tamatonga.
He has more botches than matches.
Yo, facts.
How do you do that? Like, how do you even do that? That's not possible.
Wait, get ready. Hold on. Do your angry face. So then this is gonna be the thumbnail. In 5, 4, 3, 2. What the fuck?
What?
That's the thumbnail right there. But
no,
yeah.
what the?
But yeah, man, literally, that's how it had me the whole pay-per-view. The whole pay-per-view, that was me the whole time. I'm like, bro, like, I could have been watching a soccer game.
This should be the phase, like
a soccer game right now. Like,
I could do I could do the people's eyebrow.
There you go. Just do that.
It was my idea.
We should put that. That should be the title.
It was my idea.
It was my idea.
I just put the rock up front.
Bro, I'm dead.
Bro,
I'm dead. But
hey, at least we had some fun. This was more fun than the actual damn pay-per-view.
Fox. I'm glad
like
that
to think that I get home from work, get a little pizza and everything. Get my daughter ready. She's gonna watch the pay-per-view with me and everything cool. And boom, and then to watch this junk, it's like
you were better off just watching Paw Patrol than this shit. At least it would have had more excitement.
There's more of a story. And more of a story.
More excitement and more.
Legit.
And you probably would have never guessed the outcome at the end.
It's less predictable.
Yeah. That's what I was trying to say.
Than this pay-per-view.
Yeah. What was I going to say? And then I'm glad that Roman didn't show up. I'm just happy that he didn't show up.
Yeah, please. Like,
keep
him away from this shit.
Roman would have been like, I'm not coming out to this shit. Like, realistically. Even though he was at his dad's
funeral,
which was cool. Zilla was there.
Oh, really?
He recorded Roman and all that stuff, like, because apparently Roman was like talking in front of like,
he's probably
the whole football team of Samoans there that were there. So yeah, bro, they legit had like a whole auditorium. I say auditorium.
It's a lot of them. And they're all big.
That's it's like, they'll be like, bro.
It's like, and then if they start doing that haka thing, it's like, get away, because they look like they're literally going to destroy you.
And a lot of people, a lot of people love Sika, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, legend.
Yeah.
Legend.
At least we're gonna end it up on a good note. Yeah. Hopefully, Roman.
Well, and the thing is, right now, obviously, I don't know if, because I'm not sure how that dynamic works within the Samoans and stuff like that, but I don't know, at least of Roman's side. Roman is probably considered kind of the tribal chief because he's the one that makes the most money, and he's probably the one taking care of everybody, making sure that everybody's okay, kind of like what Yokozuna did, what Umaga did. Like all these guys, like they take family to heart. Like that's the thing. They make sure that everybody's okay. Like that's their, like for real. And I could actually admire that. Like honestly, that's a great thing. It's a beautiful thing.
Realistically, like The Rock is here just because he jipped the line. Like,
well, but he's kind of in that.
I don't even count him as part.
Well, remember
like realistically.
Well, he technically is. He's a cousin, but remember that it was his grandfather and the grandfather of like the I don't know why. It was a little different because they're blood brothers, not really brothers per se. So it was kind of a little murky there, even though all of them are probably family from Samoa anyways, except for Samoa Joe. But that's fine. That's fine.
He should just call himself Joe.
Exactly. Forget about saying Samoa. He's like,
he's
just
Hawaiian.
Hawaiian. Yeah, he does it a little.
He does it a little, yeah. But anyways, man, Roman, please, if you're watching,
don't come back yet.
Just take your time.
Let all this shit happen.
And whenever you come back, please, like, I hope wrestling just gets good again. Make wrestling good again.
Make wrestling not even great. Just make it good again.
Yeah. My
halfway
God.
Decent again.
Because, like, this is bad. I don't. If I was Roman, I would be like, I don't want to come back for this shit. Like, I'll take a year off. At this point, I don't even care. Do you want Solo to be your champion? That scrub? Yeah,
probably
sure.
called Triple H, and he's like, hey, yo, H, this is like suffering succotash, son. That's what he probably.
And I swore to my dad that I wouldn't say that.
I'm eating a raw chicken in his honor, damn it. And you do this shit.
Hey, we're not mocking him. Chill. Like, just before people start getting offended or something like that. Nah, man. There's a lot of respect.
Hey, that's just in reference to their old stuff.
Yeah, it's a lot of respect.
It's more. It's more. Actually, it's more respectful than anything else.
Yeah. But yeah, man. I'm happy that we're gonna end it up in a good note. I'm happy that, you know what I mean, like everybody from the family was there. I'm hoping that Solo was there for his.
I don't think so. I think it was hard because even.
Well,
like,
yeah,
Jay
it was in.
I mean,
he was in Canada, and I'm pretty sure that was somewhere else. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's just far. It's just. It's
I'm sure Jimmy was there.
Impossible. Yeah. Oh, and actually, the other thing is like, our thoughts also for KO's mom, that it seems like she's in bad shape. Also, that he cut that promo on Friday. He almost, it's crazy because he was able to not cry, but his voice broke a couple of times because she was the one that was there with him from day one.
Yeah, I don't what happened.
So that he could.
I don't know what happened to her.
Yeah, well, he said on Friday that his mom was sick in the hospital and she was fighting for her life like hell.
Oh, damn.
So yeah, and then but he's like, she told me like she would have wanted me to be here. Like if I would have been at the hospital, she would have been mad at me. I needed to be here because that's what she wanted. And then so he went back and he did the pay-per-view, so he's probably went back. And you know how he is as a family man.
Yeah.
That he seems like he's the perfect dad.
We respect that.
Of wrestlers. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, he probably doesn't cut promo on his kids.
He probably doesn't?
Yeah, he probably doesn't.
Actually, it would be interesting to see him cutting a promo on one of his kids.
Why did you leave that toy behind? Why did you leave the toy behind? Pick it up.
Oh my God! Like, it's just breaking shit.
I just felt something in my leg.
I don't
know if it was that stupid ass fly. But anyways, bro, let's go ahead and let it go.
All right, guys. So as always, just make sure to like, subscribe, comment. Let us know what you thought about this pay-per-view. Peace.
Hey, sorry for the cursing, guys. It was just very angry. This pay-per-view sucked. But anyways, have a good day, guys. Have a good day.
Bye.
Good day.
Peace.